type of chemical reaction in which what is combination reaction that we are going to discuss in this video. Hello friends, myself Sunil Kumar Jadhav and welcome back to my channel. Standard 10 Basic Chemistry, in which we are going to learn chapter number 1 from science, in which we are going to see the type of chemical reaction. First reaction that we are going to learn is combination reaction. So let us begin with combination reaction. What do you mean by combination? The word itself said that combination itself combine. The word itself say combine. What is the meaning of combine? Combine means to add two things and make single one. That is combine two things to make it one. In simple language we can say that when two or more substances, substance means either elements or compounds, combine to form a single product, then the reaction are called combination reaction. Let us begin with a simple reaction, reaction number 1, to understand it. That is burning of coal, or either we can say petrol. If we take coal, coal contain carbon. The carbon is always in a solid form in coal, plus that carbon is burning in presence of oxygen. So we'll write it C plus O2. That is also that O2 is in gaseous form. When they burn with each other, means this coal is burning in presence of oxygen, what does it form? It forms CO2, which is also in a gaseous form. So in this reaction you can see when that carbon is burned in presence of oxygen, it gives carbon dioxide. Here we have taken two elements, one is carbon and another, this is compound, this is oxygen. So when these two will react with each other and form a single product, such reaction is called as a combination reaction. It is a simple thing, we can say in simple language, two or more substances, either element or compound. This is a substance, we can say element, and this is compound. That oxygen is always in a compound form, or we can say it is a molecule. In fact, compound is CO2 is a compound, but this is molecule. So carbon is an element, this is molecule. When these two are reacted with each other and form a single product, then such reaction is called as the combination reaction. We'll see this another reaction. Even this is a balanced chemical equation, one carbon, two oxygen, two oxygen. If you have not understand how to balance the chemical equation, then see my other video. I will add the link of that video in the description, so you will learn how to balance the chemical equation. Second chemical equation we will see, when calcium oxide react with the water, it can produce the slack lime and releasing lot more amount of heat. That reaction we will write it CaO, calcium oxide, which we also call as a quicklime. Remember this word, quicklime. When this quicklime, that is calcium oxide, reacted with water, H2O, this is in solid form, this is H2O is a liquid. When these two are reacted with each other, it forms calcium hydroxide, that is CaOH2, which is also called as slack lime. Remember this slack lime and quicklime. This is also called as a limestone. You might have seen this reaction. When that limestone we are added in the water, it release lot more amount of heat and ultimately this slack lime, calcium hydroxide, is formed. This is what the aqueous. Aqueous means what? Its solution will be there in the water. That's why it is called aqueous. So here also you can see calcium oxide is a compound, hydrogen that is water is a compound. These two compounds are reacted with each other, or we can say combine with each other to form a single product. Such reaction is called as a combination reaction. Calcium oxide and water combine to form a single product, calcium hydroxide. Such reaction in which a single product is formed from two compound, or we can say element or molecules, then this kind of reaction is called as a combination reaction. This is also balanced chemical equation. You can check calcium 1, calcium 1. How to check the balancing of chemical equation? We need to check the total number of element at the reactant and product side. That is calcium 1, oxygen 1 plus 2, oxygen 2. Outside the bracket it is there, H2, H 2. So this is balanced chemical equation. This is also the combination reaction. One more we will learn to understand what is combination reaction. That is formation of water from hydrogen and oxygen gas. H2 plus O2, it will form H2O. This is gas, H2 gas, oxygen gas, and this water form will be in the liquid state. But this is not balanced chemical equation. Hydrogen 2, it is okay. Oxygen 2, but here only one oxygen. So we need to add this 2 over here. 2 oxygen, but now the hydrogen is imbalanced. 2 2s are 4 hydrogen it becomes. Here it is 2, so we'll write it 2. 2 hydrogen molecule react with 1 molecule of oxygen, it forms 2 molecule of water. Here also this 2 molecule hydrogen oxygen combine with each other and form a single product H2O, hence it is called as a combination reaction. One more thing that we have seen during this chemical equation, that is calcium oxide when reacted with the water. You might have seen this. When this limestone will add it into the water, it releases lot more amount of heat. So such reaction is called as the exothermic reaction. What do we call? Exothermic reaction. Remember this. When the reaction occurs and the heat is liberated during the chemical equation, such chemical equation, or we can say such chemical reaction, is called as the exothermic reaction. I hope you understand the definition. When in reaction the heat is liberated or heat is generated, such reaction is called as the exothermic. Exo means liberate. Exhaust fan, we know it, liberate or coming out. So it is exothermic reaction. Opposite to it, we call endothermic reaction. What does it mean? When the reaction occurs and heat is absorbed during the chemical equation, such reaction is called as endothermic, which is opposite to this exothermic reaction. This is exothermic reaction. One more example of the exothermic reaction I will show you, that when the methane gas is burned, CH4, it burns in presence of oxygen, it releases carbon dioxide and water vapor. This is a gas, this is also gas, this will be also gas, and it releases vapor, water vapor, so it is also gaseous. This is not the balanced chemical equation, so we need to balance it. I have shown how to balance. First of all, while balancing the chemical equation, we need to check that we have to start it with the highest number of molecule or the atom, that is H4. Here it is H2. So first of all, we'll balance it by putting 2 over here. 2 2s are 4, hydrogen 4, it is balanced. But now you can see that this 2 oxygen and this 2 oxygen, it becomes 4, and here only 2. So I will put it 2 over here to balance it. Now it is completely balanced chemical equation. We can check. This side carbon 1, at product side also carbon 1, hydrogen 4 at the reactant side, 2 2s are 4 at the product side. Oxygen is 2 2s are 4, here it is 2 plus 2, it is 4, hence it is balanced chemical equation. This is also the example of exothermic reaction. While the natural gas, that is methane, burn in presence of oxygen, it liberate CO2 plus H2O plus it liberate lot more amount of heat. Heat can be shown by the delta, so it is also exothermic reaction. Even we know that while the digestion of food, food is broken down into the simpler substances like rice, potato, bread, whatever we eat, which contain carbohydrate. This carbohydrate broken down to form the glucose, and this glucose combine with the oxygen in the cell of our body and provide the energy. So this is also exothermic reaction. Even we can write the reaction, that is glucose. The formula of glucose is C6H12O6 plus oxygen. You will balance the chemical equation. While balancing, it will be 6 oxygen. It will form 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O plus energy. So as the energy is liberated, hence it is also the exothermic reaction. The decomposition of vegetable matter into compost is also the example of exothermic reaction. So I hope here in this video we have learned mainly the reaction that is combination reaction. Along with that, we have learned the another type of reaction, which is exothermic reaction, when the reactant, or we can say when the reaction occurs and the heat is generated or heat is liberated, such reaction is called as the exothermic reaction. So I hope you understand the combination reaction as well as the exothermic reaction. In next part we will see about the decomposition reaction. If you like this video, then click on the like button and share with your friends. Thank you so much.